What are the latest new construction home options in Deland, Florida? Well, today I'll be providing a brief overview of just a few of the new home communities here in Deland. Now, these aren't listed in any particular order, so stick around until the end when I'll be providing some detailed information on what I believe is the premier new construction community in Deland, Florida. As a disclaimer, there is much in the way of new construction not in HOA communities, with a bunch of them being up in the Daytona Park Estates area up on the northeast side of town. There are others scattered throughout Deland without specific geographical definition. As such, today I'll be focusing more on larger communities where they're building new construction in Deland. First, let's start with Addison Landing, up on the northwest side of Deland on Spring Garden Avenue, also known as the truck route. It's right close by to Walmart, Lowe's, Stetson University, and downtown Deland. Madame Homes is building this little community of only 83 home sites, and these homes run from around 1,900 square feet all the way up to 3,500 square feet, and they're pretty much on 55 to 85 foot wide lots. Now, this community isn't really anything fancy, but with homes running from around 400 grand to up around 540 grand, these residents aren't suffering by living in here. There aren't really any significant amenities, just a playground, but the HOA in here is just $122 a month as I record this today. Before we get to one of the more well-known communities here in Deland, show your support for the efforts of this channel by hitting the like and the subscribe buttons down below. Then, if you'd like to be notified whenever I post other videos just like this, then hit that little notification bell. Of course, if you're thinking of buying or selling anywhere here in Central Florida, simply give us a call. If you've got questions about a community that we haven't covered, it's likely that someone on our team is already helping someone in that neighborhood right now, so we may have the inside scoop from a local's perspective. Next, let's check out Victoria Oaks, the latest offshoot of Victoria Park. They started building Victoria Oaks back in 2019, but there's plenty of new construction action going on as I record this today. There are currently 24 homes available in there, running from the 350s to up around 530 grand. Now, the lots in here do tend to be a bit smaller, and there's more of a cookie cutter feel to Victoria Oaks. The HOA for these new homes is $744 a quarter for the brand new homes, but it gets you a really nice swimming pool and a fitness center. It gets you high-speed internet, cable, and reclaimed water for irrigation. Being part of Victoria Park, you do have access to many of the rest of Victoria Park's amenities. Victoria Oaks is on the southeast side of Deland, so it's still less than 10 minutes from downtown Deland, and I-4 and all sorts of restaurants and shopping are right close by too. Miranda is building out Andover Ridge on Old New York, there by Highway 44 out on the west side of Deland. Now, this is the smallest little community of just 46 homes with 1,300 to 2,800 square foot homes running pretty much from the upper 300s to the upper 400s. Now, the lots in here are slightly larger than you'll find in many new construction communities at right around 0.2 of an acre. They have 15 floor plans that can be upgraded, and some homes are almost ready to go. If you want to build from scratch, you could have to wait, 8 to 10 months as I record this today. The HOA in here is currently $1,000 for the year, and it doesn't get you that much. Staying out on the west side of Deland, just a short ways from Lake Beresford Park, let's take a look at Beresford Woods by Landsea Homes. Currently, they've got 289 homes planned in here over the next 3 years, running from 380 grand to up around 480 grand. The HOA is only $120 for the month with no CDD fees. It gets you a swimming pool with cabanas, it gets you a couple playgrounds and a couple pavilions too. They've also got some really cool hiking trails in here. One of them connects to the Spring to Spring Trail. They've got a whole range of home sizes too, from just over 1,500 square foot all the way up to 4,500 square feet. If you start your build early on, you've got some good options for upgrades in Beresford Woods as well. Lakewood Park is a larger community of 434 homes on the east side of Deland on MLK Boulevard, and it's a great option if you're heading to Daytona or if you just want quick access to I-4. Plus, if you work at Daytona State College, it's practically right there in your backyard. Currently, homes in Lakewood Park run from the upper 300s to the lower 400s, so it's a bit more moderately priced than its neighbor over across the street, which I'll come to in a minute. These homes do sit on smaller lots, many of them just 0.13 acre, and their HOA is just $220 a quarter. That HOA gets you a community pool, a playground, and walking trails. Lakewood Park stands out in that you're also going to have to pay a CDD fee of $107 a month until that's paid off. Now, Ryan is building half the homes in here, and Dreamfinders is building the other half. You'll have to move quickly, though, because Phase 2 is nearly sold out, and Phase 3 won't even start until spring of 2024. If you don't want to wait, Dreamfinders does have some move-in homes ready today. Right down the street from Lakewood Park and closest to I-4, Pulte Homes is building around 140 homes in Canopy Terrace. They've currently got homes in here running from the mid 300s to the mid 400s, and you can get all sorts of upgrades. The HOA in here right now is $150 a month, and they've got a community pool with a cabana, a playground, and these nice little walking trails in here. The HOA also includes Spectrum Internet and cable. Before I get to what I consider to be the premier new construction community in all of Deland, it's important to note that we usually encourage our customers to use lenders that we recommend. Now, we recommend them because they've shown quality work to our customers over the years. However, it's also important to note that many of these builders work with lenders that can potentially offer good packages, and these packages can have a huge impact on the overall cost of your home. Some of these packages can include lower interest rates and can even come with a good bit of what they call flex cash to use for just about anything you want in the building process. We typically encourage our buyers to compare a conventional lender to the builder's lender. While the builder's lenders often do bring quite a bit of headache, the headaches are sometimes worth the payoff. This entire process can be scary, but remember, this is what we do every single day. And having a local licensed realtor helping you costs you absolutely nothing. So simply give us a call before you visit any of these communities, and we'll be able to guide you throughout the entire new construction process. The Reserve at Victoria is one of my personal favorite new construction communities in all of Deland. Currently, the available models run from around $450,000 to almost $500,000, and the HOA is $245 a month. But the amenities are a bit nicer than the previous communities I've mentioned. Also, if you've got a bit more dough to spend, you can get a really nice home in here. Coulter and Paytus Homes are both building in here. Now, this little overview won't really begin to tell you everything that you need to know. If you'd like more detailed information on the Reserve at Victoria, I'll include a link here in just a moment. I believe that this little neighborhood is a good bit different from the ones I've spoken of thus far, so be sure to check this one out. If you have questions about another community, either give me a call or simply leave a comment in the comments section below. Your comments could lead us to do a video that you request, so don't be shy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.